What's up guys, MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always in another video on MarySWE, if I may. Super wholesome actually, the character is a smash hit in Madagascar it seems, which is kind of fitting, no? That's her origin. Even made it to a local paper in Madagascar, where they say, oh my god, it's so hype, we're featured in Tekken 8, we're featured in a Tekken game, and they talk about the Tekken devs choosing Madagascar as a country to be represented. The outpouring of love still continues from the Madagascar Tekken fan base, and they are so on board, and I'm just like, dude, that's so wholesome. Already huge and a hit for the game, makes me more happy having MarySWE in the game. I gotta say, even if I'm not blown away by her look or anything. There are a few things I want to discuss in this video, but first off, Del here on Twitter, I assume he's an artist because wow, that's one hell of a touch-up job he's done here, for the better, I gotta say. But Del says, there's still time to make her look a little bit more like the very successful concept art. So that's what I discussed in my first video. You have what she looks like in-game there to the left in Unreal Engine 5. And then you could look at the concept art, which they also showed us. In-game, she looks like any other female, like a doll in Tekken 8. But the concept art had a very unique face with way more personality and unique facial features. And in my opinion, the concept art was so promising and looked much better than what we got in-game. And here he has sort of tried to recreate, Del has recreated the concept art by, you know, touching up on the in-game look. And it just looks so much better in my opinion. You have a very unique facial features, you have a wavy hair, and it looks much more colorful, unique personality. Is there a single person, I don't know, who wouldn't want that above what we have to the left there in-game currently? It just feels like a missed opportunity because I also know that they aren't going to change what they've already done. So it's just a shame, right? This character could still turn out to be cool personality and gameplay-wise, but this feels like a missed opportunity, and I think Del here did a super good job of illustrating what could have been had they stuck more closely to the concept art. And now I'm going to talk a little bit about some fan speculation regarding MarySWE and a potential connection to Ogre. So first off, red eyes, right? Could be supernatural, could be a connection to Ogre. This is also enhanced by the fact that she's wearing these bracers on her wrists, on her ankles, that seem to have Aztec-y, ogre-ish motifs on them. And this S here, with the dots in the middle, Ogre actually has a tattoo with that exact same symbol tattooed to his body. Also, when you see her stage, Madagascar, you see a village, but they also cut to showing like what looks like cliffs, mountains with temple entrances or like caves. Also makes you think a little bit about Ogre. So there are a few things there where you go like, okay, are they doing something here with this? Is she Ogre reincarnated, or she has some connection to him in some way? She has Ogre's power. You know, Zafina has, for fuck's sake, she has Azazel's hand, his claw. That was the Tekken 6 final boss. And she can use some of Azazel's power in her attacks, in her rage art, etc. So you already have a character with such a connection. Are they doing it with MarySWE? Ogre has not been featured in a canon Tekken game since his death in Tekken 3 by Jin's hand. He's been featured in spin-offs, but, you know, that's not the same thing. And of course you have, you know, in, I believe it's in Dragon Ball, right, where Boo dies, the evil demon Boo, and he's reincarnated as a kid. Although not with Boo's personality, but he has his power. I believe that's the story, right? Could we be doing something similar here where Ogre died, but he was reincarnated as MarySWE? But this wouldn't make any sense considering MarySWE is 18, and even though Tekken 3, the game dropped a generation ago in the Tekken story, how much time has passed since Tekken 3? 3 years or something? It wouldn't make any sense at all. Is there a connection here? Because that artwork seems to point towards it, in my opinion, and the red eyes, and the sort of hints they try to give you. So does she have some connection in some other way to Ogre or his power? Again, this is just speculation, you know, but there seems... this just doesn't seem to be a coincidence. There seems to be something to it. But we'll just have to wait and see. So I just wanted to discuss these fan theories a little bit. But more so, missed opportunity in her visuals, her design, in my opinion. Concept art so much better. But we'll see how she plays. Obviously, she will mimic animals a lot. Yes, stance-based character, most likely. I know a lot of people hate stances now. Armor King has a stance now. Bad Jaguar, the BJ stance. Sounds lovely. But this will probably resemble Lei more. Like a ton of stances, I would assume. And I mean, potential boss power... But also Zafina also goes into stances mimicking animals. A lot of interesting speculation here. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Hope you all have a great day. Take care.